All right, so we're live.
We are live.
We're live. I don't see any comments yet.
Yes, mate. We're going live, my son.
We have no one watching us.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. I'll put it up here.
Daddy, look, my brother not.
Let's see here.
Not my cousin with it.
Well, I say don't go live with kids or dogs or animals.
Oh well, just went live. Whoop.
So actually,
Oh,
while
we
you're
got
going
one.
live,
We got one on there right now.
I might take it outside quickly.
Okay.
Let's see if my internet connection works out here.
Okay. Let me see here. What's going on with this?
Inside, mate.
Why outside that?
It's bright, like the sun's.
Okay, YouTube. We got two. There we go. Okay, let's see here.
Trying to get out of the sun so I can actually see you.
There we go. All right, I think I can read the feed on. Whoa, I gotta turn this down.
Yeah, I thought you might get some feedback if you run into programs, my friend.
Okay. So there we go.
So I can't see your. Let me see if I can see the comments.
Can you see the comments?
I see HO track. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. You see HO. All right. Let's see here. It's like all freeze frame on my tablet, though.
Was yours a super international set, or it wasn't?
No, I don't think that's going to work for me this way. I'm just going to have to read off the phone.
I could probably read the questions too if you want, mate.
You could do that. Okay, I'm going to close this. This isn't going to work. So we'll do it that way.
All right. What do you got? What do you got, Boons? What are we working with today?
Well, this is the plan. So I went ahead and marked out a 4x8 area on the floor because I haven't gone to the hardware store yet to get plywood. So, but I got this in the mail today, the track. So I figure, what the heck? We can just go ahead and use tape, and we can lay out a layout on the floor, and then we'll take that idea and transfer it to the board once I get plywood tomorrow.
Oh, Kevin said, is it going to be a 4-lane?
Nah, I think I'm only going to do a 2-lane. I don't think I have enough corners to really do justice to a 4-lane.
So we're going twin lane.
Twin lane.
And what are you going for? Are you going for flow, or are you going for look?
A little bit of both, probably more on the look side of it, because we're going to have a bunch of scenery and stuff we're going to do on this layout. So it's not going to be a club layout per se, as more of a scenic type of layout.
Nice.
So, but went ahead and got that Night Glow Empire 1000 set. So I believe we have around 50 feet of track to play with.
That's a big
So
set.
there's a good chance that this square is going to get bigger.
Yeah, I think it needs to be longer.
I think it's going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Yep, I think it's going to get
All
bigger.
right. What do you got in mind so far? What plans have you got?
Well, I have. I need a stool. I'll just squat. So I got Magnetic Racing is sending a bunch of stuff that we're going to go ahead and put onto it. And the front straightaway down here is going to be the Reams straightaway.
Nice.
So we're going to have the pit lane. We'll have the Marshall hut, the timekeepers building. So we have that. So that's pretty much going to be established.
Nice.
But everything else on the layout is pretty much up for grabs. So the idea is that if we have a certain corner or something like that on some iconic track that we want to recreate, we'll go ahead and get that all laid out. And then what we'll do is we'll build it. So if we want to see the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, let's design it, let's build it. So this is kind of the idea. We're going to lay out all the track, get certain areas established, and then what this is going to do is establish future videos for the HO layout that we're going to go ahead and do. So we'll get everything built, and yeah, it'll be cool.
Now, with magnetic racing stuff, you've got ideas of what they're sending you, haven't you? Is that going to help you design the track?
To a point, as far as just the buildings that they're going to send. So pretty much that establishes the front straightaway. But like I said, the other stuff's up for grabs. So what we can do is go through, if you guys have suggestion and everything else, throw out the suggestion. Let's start laying out track and let's see if we can make this happen.
Yeah. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you. Someone said, I think Kevin said 4x8. You did say 4x8, didn't you, mate?
Yeah, 4x8, but I have a funny feeling it's going to grow.
And is it AFX track? Did you go Tyco or AFX?
No, it's Tyco. It was, here, I'll get the schematics. So it was this guy right here, which is,
Bloody hell. That's a big track.
yeah. Yeah, I was.
Kevin says, no.
No, we just got a lot of track to play with. So
I think he's preferenced AFX over Tyco.
yeah, I know it, but the price was right, and it was like couldn't pass it up. You know.
No, but I think you've done well with the price.
Yeah.
And of course, if I've got to duck off, mate, you know why.
Yes, I do.
I'm just monitoring the phone as we speak.
You're gonna leave me on my own.
I'm gonna leave. I'll dive when it gets better. I'm like, oh. Kevin says you will change. I've got AFX. Kev. I'm with you, mate.
I was actually looking for AFX, but I stumbled across this, and it was like, yeah, it's just too good of a deal to pass down.
You know what you could have done? You could have done TCR.
Could have, but
it'd be hard to replicate a track with that, though.
it's hard to replicate a track. You're limited as far as what you can do. I mean, I had one of those when I was a kid, but I kind of like the idea of the actual slot than the TCR. You know.
Yeah, I guess we are talking slot cars, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, they are kind of. I mean, they're a slotless slot type of thing.
What'd you call me?
Slotless slot.
And Kevin says Super International set, which, funny enough, I bought that. I think I bought that set maybe 4 years ago, and now they're expensive. The Super International set, it's hard to find now.
Yeah.
So how many you got? Let me quickly check your live feed because I'm running 2 devices here. I think have you still got 6 going on? I think you still got 6 and 8 in the chat.
We got 8 in the chat. All right.
8 in the chat.
So we have any suggestions of what we want to try to build or what?
Well, I like your straight, and I think we spoke about Laguana Seca's
the corkscrew.
But it'd be good to see what everyone else would like, and I guess brainstorm it.
Yeah, because we could do like an elevation change and everything else and bring it down through. Since Laguna has that long gradual hill, it would be a good, like on the back side of it, to bring it up that way.
Bring it up that way. I think you're right. Even like a hill climb. I mean, do you want to replicate Europe, or are you going to try and mix and match?
Doesn't matter. I'm up for anything.
I reckon. I mean, keep yours straight, and of course, hold on. I have some layouts I will post. Good work, Kev. So Kev's got some layouts you'll post, which is probably what you want as well. You want so many ideas that you've got too many. But because you've got such a small space, you can really step it up gradually and actually have more track, but on a step scale. So one side of your track's lower, and then you steep it up to the edge of your 4x8, which I think then you can go crazy with scenery. You can have a ski lift. You can have whatever you want then.
Right. Well, like it always, the big thing is the way it's going to be stored is going to be on a pulley system up underneath the layout.
To the roof. Yep.
So I can't go any bigger than what I have above me.
How tall does that get on your track?
How what?
How tall is your scenery on your 132?
It depends. On the lower table, it's pretty tall actually.
Do you take your stuff down? Because I know you got that big globe. Does that stay
Yeah,
up?
the tower has to come down.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
just
That
it
makes sense.
barely fits. I mean, when I bring it up like that, if they're the figures that are up on top, their heads actually hit the ceiling. So that
Now,
has to
another
be
good question
on the
is:
side.
Are you wanting magpies here as well? By the way, are you wanting tunnels and crossovers?
We could. I mean, we could do a tunnel. I don't want to layer track on top of itself. I like to keep an open.
Keep it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a tunnel will work good. I think you need to do some kind of tunnel because of your lighting skills and obviously
Yeah.
your brickwork. Because I think for photos and obviously filming, I think a tunnel. I don't know where it's going to go on your track yet, but I think you should do a tunnel because of your lighting skills. You'll be able to hang some old school lights through the tunnel.
Right. We could do that.
And Mr. Dengull says, "Howdy, partners."
Cool.
I'm Boone's sidekick today. I'm trying to read all the comments for him. Are you paying me, Boones? Am I getting paid to this?
Are you getting paid?
I'm sure you said. Magpies are coming. Uh-oh.
They're coming to hunt you down.
So I reckon you kick it off, mate. What ideas do you have? Because I think Kev's getting some layout ideas, but in regards to any options yet, no one's really posted anything. But
Right.
it's going to get noisy. Sorry, mate.
That's okay. So now I'd say that we go for behind me over here, the straightaway. So we have that established for the ream straight. But need to break it off somehow into the rest of it. I have a funny feeling we're just going to have to make. In fact, you know what? I'm going to lay out more tape real quick.
Yeah, lay it out. Raymond says, "Hey Boones, Raymond Ferguson."
So let's see here. So we're at 8, 9, 10.
I told you it's going to get bigger.
I know. That's the way the 132 set started out. Okay, so let's see here. So let's extend it. Let's see, we're at 8, 9, 10, 11. Should we go 11? 11 feet.
And Carl said, "Remember, Boones, your tunnels can be half tall with HO, so you don't have to go as tall with HO," which is true.
It's true. It's true. I figured out the pulley system, and it looks like I'll have around roughly about 18 inches to play with as far as height goes.
Jeff saying, "Take it to 11." I'm guessing that means 11 by most go to 10. 11 is one better.
So there's 10, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm at 11.
He's at 11. What did you start off at? 8.
I started out at 8. Now we're at 11. Okay.
Brandon said full scenery on this Go track as the 132 set.
What's
I
that?
don't understand. Brandon said full scenery on this Go track as the 132 set. So I think you think you're doing Go track. So Boones is building a 164 Tyco.
Tyco.
And I think you are going to go full scenery, aren't you, mate?
Yep. So I'll put that up here on the whiteboard. It's 1/64.
And here's a comment too. Brad said there's an adapted track to use Tyco with AFX, Tommy part. So he's got a part number if you want to reference that later on, if you do want to change over to AFX.
Yeah, because we might need more track, so we could always do that.
I told you it'll get bigger. So all the new ones that have joined, Boones is going live and he's looking for ideas to build his HO track. Magnetic Racing is sending him a lot of stuff to scenery up a track. So any ideas would be good to help him. Dog not included, by the way.
Yep. It's my sidekick. He's going to help me out. So what do you think we should?
a 4-lane track would be nice. So Teal, I think that's the second recommendation too. I think
Yeah,
he's
I know.
going. I think he's going single lane or double lane. Teal.
Double lane. Yeah,
I think the table would be a little bit too small for a
if you
decent
start
quad.
putting in 4, it's going to have to
You
be
lose your
wider.
turns, you lose your angles.
Yeah. And
so which way are you going?
Which me?
You're coming towards you, aren't you?
This way. Yeah.
So your starting line, you drive up towards the gate, do you?
Yeah, I believe it's going to shoot that way. So it's going to shoot down this way. So
how long do you want you straight?
How long?
Yeah. Do you want to start turning for where you are there, or you want to go to the end and do a swing around?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Right now, we got a straight of 69 inches, so just shy of 6 feet.
6 feet. That's a 6 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
What corners do you have? What's your widest lane?
Let's see here. It's got the, what do they call that?
And Cal says you're making his dreams come true by building a HO track.
Good.
I think we're all going HO this time, aren't we, mate?
I think so. We're all kind of an HO type of thing for a little while. But I've got 14 9-inch radius curves, and I have 18 12-inch radius curves. So
12 inches yeah.
I've got these guys, and then the sharper ones.
So that's the only 2 corners you've got.
That's the only 2 corners I have.
So Laguna Seca might be a little bit tricky to do.
Maybe we'd probably be able to do it. Well, I think I can do it with the combination of the 2, because Laguna comes up. It has pretty much a hairpin that comes down, drops, and rolls.
And backs around itself.
So I think we can do it. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I figured out the calculations. We got to bring it up roughly about 11 inches. And it's what? The Laguna from turn 8A to turn 8B is 150 feet. So that would be 1/64th, right around 2 feet long.
2 feet, yeah. Sheesh.
So we're looking at 11. Let's see here. I'll bring out another tape measure.
And the worst thing has happened, Boons. I'm gonna have to take a dive on you, mate.
Are ya?
Sorry.
That's all right. So
I'm on pickup duties.
Brings them up to here.
That's pretty high. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Till made a good point. AFX did make a flexible track if you can find it for the corkscrew.
Yeah, the snake track.
The snake track, if you can find
Snake
it.
track.
Don't forget a drag strip. Carl's got a good idea as well. I mean, you can almost incorporate your straight because it's pretty long as a drag. But my friend, I better jump off, mate. Thank you for inviting me. Everyone needs to give you some ideas. I'm looking forward. On my drive, I'll be watching this live stream, so I'll be trying to give you some more ideas.
Okay.
While I'm driving there.
Sounds good, bud.
But good luck, mate.
All right.
I'll catch you on the flip side. Sorry, I'm gonna leave you short.
That's okay. You go do it.
Good luck, mate. Bye, buddy.
Bye. All right. So what do we got? We got flexible to work, run large turns. And let's see here. Yeah, so snake track eats the shoes a little bit. Yeah, I've heard that before. So what should we lay out, though? You guys think, what, the Laguna Seca turn? Go ahead and do something like that? So if we do that, let me just go ahead and figure it out here on the corner. So if we bring it up, we've got the hairpin that would be at the top. And then that would bring down the hill. Looks like we might be going wider. So let's see here. It's got to have drop, and then bring it. I'm not gonna be able to do, let's see here. Any suggestions? Large turns at the end of the main straight. Yeah, that's true, Dan. So we could do that down there. So if we do that, let's see here. So if we bring this down, if we brought that down, we could bring the corkscrew down and then into the main straightaway. So does that sound good, or what do you guys think? See here, I'm going to bring up my tablet. I always like to use photos when I can, so let's see here. We'll bring this over, go to Bing, have better images, and go Laguna Seca. Laguna Seca racetrack, images. Let's see here. Doesn't really give you I guess that's about as good a picture as we're going to get. So if we went something along like that. So if we bring, because this is the hairpin that comes up, lays down, and comes downhill. So it's going to be a little bit short, but I think it can be done. So let me go ahead and we'll lay that out. Let's see. So this is going to have to come down into here. Lay down that. Here. And this is going to have to come down like so. So here we go. Up into here. So I figure if we do this, if we lay out certain areas of the layout, obviously it looks like I might have to get more track, and I just get more track, then we can connect it all together. So if we lay down certain turns, so anything else? So let's see. So if we do that, looks like this is going to have to be a little bit more. More of a turn. It's going to need more. That's too much. Almost need a router this track. So here. We'll figure an elevation of so. And we'll bring this guy down. And that way we can bring it through. So if we do it like that. So any other suggestions as far as what else should do? No? All right, so how about a carousel? We could do a carousel corner. And I believe the carousel hooks back on itself. So it's going to need to be, let's see here. Bring this guy. here. It goes here. That brings it back in. And then we'll have to relax it somehow. So no, that's not going to work. But it'll be down in there somewhere. No other suggestions? All right, I'll just keep on building. So if we got that, we throw a shorty into here. Got that. And still got to figure out where we're going to put that one. Okay. So go there. And then need to figure out that. Let's see. If we go. So go here. This guy. We bring a shorty into the middle. These don't look right. That's better, but might have to just make it do with that. Any idea what to do in the middle of it? What's here? Yeah. Okay. So go there, go down. Bring this. Into here. This guy. And if we bring, we loop it back. Bring it like so. Let's see. So, and then if we partial. The bent track. This in. There we go. Bring it down through. Let's see here. We have that. Grab my tablet. Where'd my tablet go? Where'd my tablet? There it is. Okay, so that. And if we go with something else with some height, so bring it down through there, around there. We could go with what other iconic track? Do let's see here. How about Road America? Road America, and we could do the turn outside of where the Corvette bridge is at. We could do that. Just that hairpin that goes up the hill. So that was go like this. That could be what that is down there, because that actually, yeah, that's an idea. The far end, because that portion of the track, let's bring up Road America. So if we ran the straightaway down and then did where the bridge is, so where you come up where that Corvette bridge is, right in this area, we're around that hairpin and then comes up the hill. Won't be able to, let's see here. I don't want to make this table bigger. Okay, let's see what we can do down on this side. So it comes down, goes up. We have short strut. This goes into Oh, how's this gonna work? So if I cut this and then I have, so the problem is I got to fit it up underneath the existing layout, but I have what do I got up here? That's 6. Got around 9 feet of overhang. So if we're at 4 feet up here, I brought out to 6. More tape. So 6 feet. It's 4. There's 5. 6. 6 all the way back here. If I go overhang comes off over 4 feet. So 4 feet puts it at here. The dog bed and the bone. And now we got 6 feet. Which brews 2 feet, so 6. So layout just got bigger again. So now we have a 4 foot by 6 foot span up here. So with this, now we can bring this over. Actually, let's look at that Road America thing again. So if we bring this up, now we can create our hairpin. It comes up, lays it back, and then we can just kind of end it over in here. So I'll go ahead and lay that out. That goes up. Ah, I need that. Up, over. Comes up the hill, turns. Up, okay. So there's that. There's this. Actually, there's a short chute in between there. So bring this here. Goes a short into another, which hooks back onto itself. So if I were to create that, need another one of these. Comes here, back into that. So that brings it over. And then this is supposed to be a hairpin. So that, and then we get another one of these, which goes here. Now, that can bring us back down. So let's grab a couple of 15s. No, too much turn. Two right here. That. That. Okay. And we need to bring it back down. Okay, so we're going to bring it back down, bring it up this way, come up into the corkscrew. So we got corkscrew, Road America corner, and the carousel. I think that's all we're going to have really room for. See what happens. Bring there. Guys, have any other suggestions? Nope. Okay. And let's see. We got corners. Bring this down. Tablet. All right. Let's loop around. Get that. This came down into here. Could go into an S. So, shorty. There's that. And so still need to connect into here, have the middle to figure out. that point, corkscrew is this way. How's that going to work? Okay. So corkscrew, or the carousel corner. So the carousel corner have to be this way. Straight away going into it. Then we can put the carousel in here. That can come back, turn, bring it through. So that would be another 15. Run out of 15s. Now come around. Bring this like so. Let's throw a twist in this thing. Like that. Comes through, bring it back down this way. Oh, I might end up with more track. Now we come like so. And that goes down. This is getting interesting. Exactly. Okay, now corkscrew, carousel, dog leg. Need to have pit lane. I might have to make it bigger. Okay, legs off that way. Comes down. Yeah, I just might have to add on to this. Okay. Just throw in the straightaway that goes up into it. And that connects there. This, and this gets it here. And that that gets us to that point. So, but we got other track to play with. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that a good one to start out with, and then we can add on to it, or yay, nay, maybe, no? I don't know if this feed is working. Let's see here. Nope. All right, so I ain't even ran these cars yet. Came with 2 different cars, so I have no idea if these guys even work yet, but we'll give it a whirl. So we have that. They did a funky thing with the transistor. You're gonna have to play with this, I think. Everything's connected here good. So we can do variable volts, so that's kind of cool. Slow down the cars. So there's that. Bring it here. That's the plug. Let's see how it runs. There's that. Okay. There's that, this. And if I bring, let's see here, I'm going to have to rob my light. There we go. Let's see if this, I don't even know if this thing powers up. Okay. These guys are rolling. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Huh. Going the wrong way. So we got this backwards. Okay. Easy fix. All right. Come on, baby. Huh. Lovely. Oh. Duh. Plug it in. Okay. Well, that car needs work. Oh. Looks like we're going to have to work on the cars before we can get it to run, but yeah, that's not a bad layout. So I think that's what we're going to go for right now. So we have the corkscrew, we have a carousel, and we got that dog leg area on Road America. So I'm going to go ahead and play with this some more. And yeah, so hopefully I'll get some plywood tomorrow. We'll start putting this thing together. So just want to go ahead and do this live stream real quick. Wanted to lay it out on the floor. It's a good way of just kind of figuring out your layout before you go and invest in wood. Because obviously this thing grew by 3 extra feet going down, a couple extra feet going over. So now when I go to the hardware store, I'll know what to get. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, record what I have, and I guess I need to make a trip to the hardware store tomorrow and get some wood. So I will I'll see you guys later, and let's see if I can get my slot cars going. So see you guys later. Bye.